There you go.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. I guess that's how, is that kind of how I can say it?
I think that's perfect.
Okay.
You were just doing a wonderful
Jeremy's getting it
job.
shown or shared out, I mean. So yeah, welcome. It is Thursday night, June 20th. That's crazy. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. That was yesterday. A lot of people had off. A lot of people came to my salon.
Yeah, you were busy. You were very busy yesterday.
Yeah.
So this probably won't be a very long show. There not a lot happened this past week, to be honest. And then Rhonda's parents came into town today.
They did.
They'll be here through the weekend, so we want to go spend time with them. So we are going to go through some of our normal stuff and then get to a little bit of news. But we are gonna. Hello, Teresa. We'll start with these past week's episodes. Past Tuesday, we did our ranking rides.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back and listen to that if you did not. We this was for water boat rides, and
for both all 4, 5, 6 parks.
Yeah, Disney World and Universal Orlando. And then we talked about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and we will be headed back there. Hey, Kat and Sarah. Then we'll be headed back down there in a week for the opening. And then tomorrow is Don't Listen Hungry, because we talk Ohana's, Cape May Cafe. We talk Steakhouse 71, Bar Riva, Cosmic Rays, some treats. What else? Narcoossee's.
I was so hungry after that episode.
It's a lengthy one because it's a lot of food. Kat said she was going to send us a memory of us in Volcano Bay 4 years ago.
Jeez,
that's crazy. So, yeah, I don't think that one popped up on my Facebook memories today.
I didn't see.
Yeah,
mine,
but a lot have. We're gonna see them soon.
Yeah, I'm excited. You were telling me about that.
So that'll be tomorrow's episode. And then next week I have another Journey into Imagination episode with Zach and Daniel of WDW Aristocrats, and then we're gonna do an episode dedicated to Port Orleans as a whole, both Riverside and French Quarter, because that's where we stayed most recently. And then I started adding notes to today's episode, or the one we recorded today, and I was like, you know what, this is a lot. Let's do a separate kind of more resort specific review. So then that'll be coming to you. So are you ready for some news?
Oh yeah, always.
These are fun because Rhonda doesn't know, she doesn't keep up with the same stuff that I keep up with. So she won't know most of this stuff. So we are going to go to our first bit of news, and I'm just going to let Rhonda watch this one. So let's see what you think.
More than 24 people are likely feeling very thankful to be home safe this evening after they spent nearly half an hour dangling upside down from this Portland amusement park ride. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Mulco. The ride at Oaks Park suddenly stopped this afternoon with riders suspended headfirst 10 stories above the ground. We talked to a few who white-knuckled their way through.
They've been stuck up here for 5 minutes. The machine is stuck.
Witnesses watch as the Atmosphere ride, that's F-E-A-R, appeared to live up to its name.
I was terrified.
I didn't think I was going to live to see right now.
Daniel and Jordan were at Oaks Park Friday celebrating their graduation and had just boarded for their first ride.
We actually got on it, and I remember grabbing his hand. I'm like, I'm nervous. And he was like, bro, you're fine, you're chilling.
When what was supposed to be a brief pause of the pendulum 100 feet up,
it's upside down, and I turned to him and I'm like, bro, this has been too long.
Turned into 25 agonizing minutes. Those on the ground could only watch.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine all the blood going to my brain.
Shoes fell out and someone puked.
Up top for nearly half an hour, this was the only view available.
When you're upside down, you can see everything. I could see over here because this is where the fire truck pulled in.
With operators eventually able to manually lower the ride and free the passengers from their harnesses.
And they're struggling to get it off, and I'm like, just get it off me, and they get it off me, and I'm like...
That's when the magnitude sunk in.
I couldn't, my mind was so out of it. I felt like, I had myself lost. I don't even feel like myself. I definitely feel like a different person actually now because I feel thankful.
I definitely have a different outlook on life now. Upside down, hundreds of feet in the air, the only thing I could think is, I'm never gonna hug my dad and my brother again.
Certainly puts it all in perspective there. Oaks Park says the atmosphere has been in operation since 2021 and until now without incident. It's now closed indefinitely as the manufacturer and inspectors try to figure out exactly what went wrong.
I mean, can you even
No,
imagine?
it
makes my stomach.
That makes me feel
churn.
nauseous.
That's yeah, that is awful. But putting the awfulness behind.
Praise God, nobody died.
Oh, I mean, even I'm just thinking of if you had a heart attack, a panic attack. I mean, that's 25 minutes.
Upside down. Like, I mean, like doctor wise, like it
can't be good for you.
I just started to say.
Can't even imagine all that blood and everything just rush into your head. That's rough. But I do laugh at the two calling each other bro.
I know.
And then all the middle-aged kid boys haircuts.
Yes.
Because that's ice cream head, right? Their ice cream cone is what they call it. Yeah, they're purposeful hat heads.
Yeah.
So they wake up in the morning and make their hair look like they've been wearing a hat all day.
They blow dry it up.
I mean, we can't laugh at trends that we went through in the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
I still am not sure anything was as ridiculous as hat head or ice cream cone head or whatever it is. And that's what every single middle school boy that's what their hair looks like no matter where you go. It's crazy. All right, we're going to move on to some news. New eats over at Epcot.
Yay.
There's some new stuff coming over there, starting with Connections Eatery.
We trying this stuff?
I'm not trying this one, to be honest. It's the chocolate matcha Baumkuchen.
What is that?
Matcha Baumkuchen covered in chocolate. I don't like matcha. It tastes like yard clippings to me. So I don't want anything matcha. But they rotate these through the different Baum Kitchens. It's a German dish type thing.
I would try it.
Yeah, you want the matcha? It looks good. It's beautiful.
Sure.
It looks like something out of Festival of the Arts, right?
Kind of. It looks like an upside down rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's pretty.
It's very pretty looking. So maybe we'll try it just for that. Next, we're gonna move on to Nakwa style salad with seared tuna. It's got crispy mixed greens, wedged potatoes, tomatoes, olives, green beans, white beans, a Dijon vinaigrette, and tuna. It's a hard pass for me.
Why?
Well, it's got I don't want the olives. I don't want beans in my salad. I don't want a Dijon vinaigrette. And where did we have warm potatoes in a salad?
I
feel like we did.
I don't remember.
French fries on salad is a thing, I think, in the Midwest.
Oh, that's weird. But
this is, I think you would love this. Wouldn't you?
I would totally try this, and I bet I would love it. Yeah, 100%.
I don't feel like they prepped the best piece of tuna to sell it to more mass markets. I would have had grill marks on the outside.
Oh.
And then I would have had a little more. I know I would have had a little more color to it that's seared instead of having all that one pinkish tone. Was the first thing I thought with that one is to sear that off.
Okay.
But yeah, everything else in there I would think you would definitely enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, and this is great because a lot of these are, well, that's pescatarian, but a lot of these are vegan or vegetarian dishes. And that comes to the black bean burger, house-made black bean burger, lettuce, tomato, guacamole, chipotle sauce, and a toasted brioche bun. And this is plant-based.
That doesn't look good to me at all.
It's looking a little rough, I think. Again, that doesn't look appetizing whatsoever.
I'm sorry, it does not.
But I bet it tastes good. Black bean burgers, when they're done well, are pretty good.
Okay.
And none of this is all from plant in the more traditional sense. This is, how I feel like vegans and vegetarians ate prior to Beyond Meat and Impossible Burger.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They're not doing that. They're not taking that route. They're actually going with something much different. So I think that's pretty cool. If we move over to Regal Eagle Smokehouse, first up, we have a barbecue jackfruit sandwich. This is pulled barbecue jackfruit, coleslaw, and pickles on garlic toast, served with choice of a side. This is plant-based, and if you take the pickles off, I'll eat this in a heartbeat.
We like jackfruit a lot.
Yeah. Do you remember where we first had it?
Yeah, up in Corners Club.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Jackfruit quesadilla.
Yep.
I thought it was chicken.
Yep. 100%. And
then we've bought it before at home, prepared. Like it's already, because they have the jackfruits at Publix. They're horrifying looking.
They are.
And they're huge.
Have we ever gotten one and tried it? Did you get one?
No, we've never gotten one. Okay. I don't know if they're the one that smells pretty bad when you open it up. they smell really bad.
How do you
I
know?
might be thinking of something else just because I pick up useless, stupid knowledge. And I don't always get it correct. So this one could be incorrect, in fact. But yeah, so I do like that they're doing some of these. Jeremy says actually looks pretty good. I think that looks outstanding. And their Texas toast is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Their fries are good, and their coleslaw is good. So this might be one that we look at trying here at some point.
Okay.
And then finally there at Regal Eagle, you can get a house salad. Look at this just dainty little treat. This is hearts of romaine. That looks like one heart. Tomato, red onion, smoky ranch. Sounds interesting. And cornbread croutons. You can get it with a choice of one of their house smoked meats. That's a nice, I mean, honestly, it does look like a nice light lunch.
Yeah, it does.
Wasn't it? I would eat this too. And I'm not the biggest fan of Regal Eagle.
Yeah.
But this stuff looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Next up, we have Oga's Cantina reservation for next Thursday.
Okay. Why?
Is
there
I don't
new
know. Is
stuff?
available.
Oh.
Well, there is now. You're not going to have that face in a moment when I show you the Loth Cat
Oh my gosh.
mug.
I want it.
You do? So
I kind of want it. Oh my God, that's super cute.
this mug is now available at Oga's Cantina at Hollywood Studios. Get yours today with any non-alcoholic beverage.
Aw.
So that will be happening on Thursday. I think I need to push it. I need to push our reservation back a little.
How much is he?
I don't know. I couldn't find anything on pricing, and the wording says get yours with any non-alcoholic beverage. So obviously there's an upcharge
Right.
to getting this in addition, but just the wording and all was interesting. And remember, they do that there. You can't walk in at Oga's and just buy this.
Oh,
They're
I
going to
know.
make you pay for the non-alcoholic beverage. And ones that do come, like you can't just go in and buy the Ranker tooth set.
No.
You've got to get the whole thing with the beers and all.
Well, good thing that you used
I
to
already
drink.
got it. Well, I would just buy it and give them to someone else.
This
This is all I would do. I'd just, whoever we're standing right next to at a table is what I would.
But then they would probably not want. They'd be like, I don't want the beer. I want the whole thing.
Well, if they saw, but if they saw, you're telling me, right? You're a beer drinker. You're in Oga's Cantina. You mosey on up next to two other galactic, people, whatever, interplanetary people, and you see them, you see them order it. You see they haven't done anything. Like they're not like putting earwax or boogers or something in it. Like you see it come down, and then I am one of those people. I am said person who has ordered the Ranker 2 set. I turn to you and say, hey, I don't drink, but I wanted this. Do you want to drink these 4 beers? You're going to tell me no? You're out of your mind.
Okay.
There's no chance you're saying no. You're like, yes, I will.
I agree.
And then we become best friends. That's exactly that's how the story goes. All right. What are we going to see tomorrow?
Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We're late to the party, but to be honest, we got back on Father's Day
Mhm.
and I looked at
They were sold out.
a dozen.
Mhm.
I mean, it's playing at a dozen theaters in our theater near us. And I couldn't find 4 seats together.
Lacey said something about a 9, so she must have been looking a
Mhm.
9-10 movie. And I mean, this was Sunday night. I have to work the next day and the next 3 straight days. I was like, I am not going to see a movie that late.
Yeah.
So
So we are going tomorrow. We're going at 11:55. I'm super excited for it. And it's just killing it. Estimated take of 155 million over the 3-day weekend last weekend.
dang.
Another 140 million in international ticket sales. Earned an estimated 295 opening weekend, the second highest of any animated film ever.
Dang.
Do you know what the first was?
Animated.
It's another sequel. No, it's not Frozen. It is Disney, and it is another sequel. Not one of our favorites. We saw it in the AMC theater down at Disney Springs on Father's Day when it came out. And it just so happened our neighbor 2 doors down, they were there with their young boys at the time. And we all ended up at the same showing in the same theater. And we sat, it had that weird second upper level. Don't remember what movie it was.
I can't think.
Incredibles 2. So that's number 1.
Wow.
Number
that's
2
shocking.
was the Super Mario Brothers movie,
Oh.
and Inside Out knocked it out of that.
Dang. I'm excited
also,
to see it tomorrow.
Yesterday on Juneteenth, it had a box office record of 30 million, which was up 3% from the day before. So it's making more money
because
day after day.
People were off.
Yeah. Yeah. It's domestic. Yeah. The domestic through 6 days, 235 million, which is, I can get them off the screen now so people can see our lovely faces. 91% ahead of where the original 2015 movie was after 6 days as far as earnings. So it's breaking
So
records.
Inside Out came out in 2015. My mom and dad
9
think,
years ago.
excuse me, my mom and dad think they took Lacey to see it. Like, I think
9 years ago. Oh, I don't know if she was. I don't think she would have done a movie at 4 years old, 5 years old. How old is she? She's about to be 14. This came out 9 years ago.
That's
so I highly doubt at 4 years old. Yeah, she was. You were close, Brenton, but it was Incredibles 2. It's probably what he meant was Incredibles 2. He didn't type the. I said it was a sequel, so you are correct. You win the prize tonight.
What prize?
I don't have one. My apologies immediately for that.
You get this nice.
No, don't you dare give away.
I'm gonna give away.
Do you know how many Stitch and Angels we have now? Just from this, we got the 2 newest donut. I was thinking about it earlier today.
What are we gonna do with them?
I have no idea. I was starting to think of where they can fit, and I don't know because at the end of this, that will be another 21 plushes in addition to the 12, and that's just out of those.
I'm gonna start giving
series.
stuff away.
Nope, and not until I die, and then you can have an estate sale.
No,
people will come from far and wide.
No, they won't.
To the estate sale of the Steins. All right. We got a little bit of news out of this other place called Universal today.
Oh.
Let's check it out.
Did we?
Right now.
New at noon, Epic Universe just dropped brand new information on its Dark Universe world, inviting you to venture into the shadows and meet some of your favorite Universal monsters. From Frankenstein to Dracula, here's a look at what we'll be able to experience next summer.
In Dark Universe, you'll enter a foreboding world of unearthly legends and monstrous experiments.
Universal Orlando's unveiling its most terrifying attraction yet.
If you're a big Halloween Horror Nights fan, which I am, this is something we've been begging for a really long time, and Universal is hardcore committing to this.
Guests will enter the park through an eerie portal into the world of Darkmoor, home of Frankenstein Manor.
As our guests approach the portal, there's a spire that's crackling with electricity. This is how the dark energy is gathered.
And we're going to see the electricity pulsating through the land and connecting at the top of this manor.
This is for the Monster Kid fan. This is meant for people that really love the spooky, the scary, and the ride itself is designed to be very, very scary.
The world will feature 2 rides. Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment, will take guests into Frankenstein Manor, where the question lingers over whether Dr. Victoria Frankenstein, great-great-granddaughter of Dr. Frankenstein, is good or evil. Her twisted experiments will unleash the most dangerous monsters like the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Brides of Dracula.
You want to ride this ride as almost a badge of honor that I can do one of the scariest rides that we've created.
And family coaster Curse of the Werewolf will take guests to meet a mystic seer before they race to escape the werewolves in the forest.
The land is really going to be split up into a couple of different sections. You're going to be able to have an area at the front that's maybe going to be a little bit more kid-focused. It's going to have spots where they can get their makeup done and meet some loving characters. But once you get to the back, it's going to be scary, and Universal says it specifically. This is a scary ride, and it is a scary park. I'd say, of course, everyone's welcome into the park, and they all can have fun, but you might want to be a little careful about anyone under the age of 13 before they get on some of these rides.
We kind of toe that line of being family-friendly, but we can also be PG-13.
Worked up an appetite? You can stop in at 3 eateries. Das Steakhouse will center around Dracula and vampires, or you can grab a bite at Dr. Lacey's cottage food stand. And what land of Frankenstein would be complete without the Burning Blade Tavern?
This is going to be in the back, and it's going to actually have a windmill that's spinning every 20 minutes. They said that this windmill is going to light on fire. I'm assuming they're not actually burning it, and we're going to get some special effects in there, but that's very cool to know that there's going to be a tavern in the back of the park that's going to have such a crazy effect.
Whether it's meeting the monsters that will be crawling around the park or dressing up as one yourself at the Darkmoor Monsters Makeup Experience, it's all coming to Epic Universe the summer of 2025.
It's the place that you've been waiting for almost 100 years.
Yeah, some of those monsters are leaving behind quite the legacy. Now that the Dark Universe details have been dropped, there is only one world left to uncover at Epic Universe. We're expecting to learn more about a nighttime show for the lagoon and what the Harry Potter section of Epic Universe will bring. Our theme park experts say there is one mega ride there that is supposed to be one of the best Universal has ever built. We'll just have to wait and see.
So it looks awesome. I mean, everything about Epic Universe looks incredible.
A little scary though. I'm not on a rough scary ride.
So that one through Frankenstein the Castle is ride system seating at least similar to Forbidden Journey. And you can tell if it's going to fly you through a castle in some manner. I don't know if it'll be the same with the giant arm and the thing, but this is what the ride system looks like. It's like this, and
it turned you
don't go upside down. No. And then so that's what that's supposed to be like. And then the werewolf coaster is a spinning coaster, much like Cosmic Rewind, but will be outdoors. So we've already seen stuff about How to Train Your Dragon Land.
I didn't know there was going to be a Harry Potter.
Yeah, Super Nintendo. It's going to be the Ministry of Magic. So that will be the Harry Potter new land. Epic looks epic. It looks freaking amazing. I mean, I don't think anything about it has not looked incredible. Oh, here's John. Kuka Arm System 3, so way better than Forbidden Journey. There we go. See? Arm system. Let's see what else we got. That's actually it for new stuff. But I was going to end this off. So what we're going to do is we'll end each week now, I think, with some sort of topic. Again,
that's it? There's no more?
Yeah, that's all the news, really. There wasn't a lot going on this past week, to be honest.
Okay.
I think we'll have a lot more to talk about next week after Tiana's opening. Well, no, not next week, the week after. So next week we won't have a live show because we'll be at Disney.
In Disney.
If you are around, John, I know you're always around. You probably already be there. 6
I feel like
p.m.
we
Banana
haven't seen
Cabana.
John in a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. I expected to see him, especially at Epcot, John.
Yeah.
You were not sitting in Communicar Hall where I expected to see you working. I was very sad.
That's where we can meet.
I literally walked in expecting to
we
get
did
my
walk
John
at one point
hug.
and you looked up and you said, "Is that no? It's not John."
Yeah,
like we thought it was him sitting there for a second, but it wasn't. But 6 p.m. Banana Cabana, 27th next Thursday. We'll be there. So no live show next week, but it will be back the week after. No, it will not. We'll be 2 weeks off because it'll be July 4th, and we'll be at Disney.
Aren't we coming home though Friday?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But what we'll probably do is potentially do some live streams as far as Dreams That Soar and the fireworks to see what we can catch.
Okay.
We still got to figure out where we're going to try and catch those from, if we can just maybe from Disney Springs or whatever. But the topic for this week, because I saw somebody posted this on Twitter, they were actually sharing it from an Instagram post where somebody ranked all 6 songs on Cosmic Rewind. Now this person shared it on Twitter and said, "What do you think?" And that person's number 1 was Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And so I said, no. So it got me thinking how we would rank them. Right. We know
I'm like
that. Do you want to start backwards and work our way to number 1? Because I think for both of us, right, we would put Everybody Wants to Rule the World and I Ran as the bottom 2.
Absolutely.
Which would you make number 6 then? Out of those 2,
is it September?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. We're talking about these 2, right?
Yeah.
We both agree that numbers 5 and 6 are I Ran and Everybody Wants to Rule the World. But which to you is the worst out of those 2? For me, it'd be
I
Everybody Wants
think-
to Rule the World.
I think
so.
that
That's our
one
number
too.
6.
Yep.
And then number 5 will be Iran. And y'all feel free to play along or yell out things or whatever. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll see John at Banana Cabana.
Yay!
Get your hugs ready, John. Let's go into the next 2. Now we've got September Disco Inferno.
Oh, I
Conga,
forgot
and
about
One Way or
Disco.
Another. What would you say is number 4? Right. So Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Iran. Which one would you put next?
Disco Inferno.
Yeah, I can go with that. Yeah, I'll go with that. So that'll be our number 4.
And then it's September,
Then
right?
I would say September's number 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6, 5, 4.
Conga. 3
is number 2.
2.
And that
And then
leaves us at One Way or Another
Yep.
for number 1.
Yeah.
Which we knew One Way or Another was our favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good list, actually.
I know.
All right. So number 6, the Main Street Magic rankings from worst to first for Cosmic Rewind. You heard it here. Everybody Wants to Rule the World at number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Iran at number 5. Disco Inferno at number 4. September at number 3. Conga at number 2. And One Way or Another by Blondie at number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. I like that list. That's a good one. So that is going to be it for tonight because we've got ice cream to eat.
An Inside Out one.
And we're going to watch Inside Out, the first one.
Yeah.
We put it on the other weekend, but we didn't pay any attention. So it'll be nice to sit.
Uh-huh.
And I believe we still have popcorn. We might want to double check.
We do.
We can fill our bellies with all of that. And then, so much food. I mean, wait till y'all hear tomorrow what we ate,
Uh-huh.
how much we ate.
Uh-huh.
We did 2 All You Care to Enjoys back to back
did.
nights.
Oh, so good.
And then we talked about some new menu items at Bar Riva. Wait till you hear about Narcoossee's and their new beverage menu.
Oh yeah.
And then John, I'm sure
Super
you're
good.
aware they have new items on their food menu as well, including a $139 seafood platter.
Mm-hmm.
Which
If you
includes
need
king
help
crab.
with that, John.
That's a good call. Maybe the 3 of us should go there and check it out.
Uh-huh.
Because at $140, I mean, it's only over like 40. It's like $45, $47 a person. But what comes out? See, that's the thing I'm interested. I'll have to ask for a photograph of that. Let's see. Britton says, "Can't wait. Was thinking about it on the treadmill this morning, and I was wishing it was out." John said, "Yes. Know about the seafood platter." All right.
Yes, but have you tasted
I
it?
know. But what's going to come out? Two king crab legs, and that's it.
Why are you?
That's what crab legs look like. But if it's just 2 legs, and then it's like 2 shrimp and 2 mussels, and
I don't
like
think so.
So I'll have to
You
might text someone I know and say, "Hey, can you send a photo over of that?"
I just started to say.
But
John?
Rhonda. No, I was thinking of somebody else, but Rhonda reviews the espresso martini, the new mascarpone espresso
Cheese
martini
foam.
with cheese foam and a Parmesan crisp. They have a new 0 proof beverage that has beetroot in it that I tried. And then, again, we talk Ohana, we talk Steakhouse 71 for breakfast. It's so much food. We talk about the beignets, womp womp a little bit. We talk about the Mickey Mouse not ice cream mint sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I might get a whittle tonight when we go to Witt's frozen custard. The
Whittle.
Isn't they called whittles? The sandwich cookie one?
I think they're called a witty.
A witty? Oh, that makes more sense. I like their shirts. It says "Wits up."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Oh, I
Okay.
love Wits so much. So we'll see what we get there. But yeah, so a lot of good stuff there. And as I said, here in the Facebook community, we're going live from inside the park. So next weekend, we will be at All-Star Movies.
I have
I
no
believe.
idea.
We're going to be doing Hollywood
Nope. Is it more
Studios.
surprises?
Yeah, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. We're gonna make another
H2O
pit
Glow.
stop. Yeah, H2O Glow. You'll find out that we had to move our H2O Glow night. We talk about that on tomorrow's episode. We will. What else next weekend? Tiana's opening, and
Gotta get all the merch.
yeah, all the merch and all the food, because that's the reason we added a second day
Oh, Lord.
was to eat more of the food they're gonna have, and then we will come back and then we can rank all of Walt Disney World's beignets up to these moments.
Okay.
Once we come back from that one. So
All right.
that'll be super fun. But as always, thank you all so much. Truly appreciate you. And yeah, that's, I guess, really about it. You can't check out our socials until I bring them up. Give me a sec here. Here it is. All right, there we go. Check out our socials. Stay tuned for more. And as always, Rhonda and I will see you real soon.
Bye, guys.